Hello guys, I'm the Kegman. Welcome to Kegmanplays, and welcome to this second playthrough, I think this is for me, of Crusader Kings 3. It's the first one you've seen on YouTube. We do have one over on Twitch as well, where we are playing as the Piast. I'll show you where they are at the moment. We're in the 867 start. These are the Piasts over here in Greater Poland. Today, however, I feel like starting in England. I am English after all. And I feel like playing in England is something I don't do often enough in Crusader Kings or indeed EU4, so let's go ahead and get there. However, we aren't going to play as an English character. No, we're going to try out a game as Jarl Halfdan, the White Shirt of Jorvik. He is starting off at war with Northumbria. Hopefully we'll be able to take Northumbria at the end of the war. We'll have ourselves a nice big power base. And then maybe the sons of Lodbrok will be able to take over, well, all of Anglo-Britain, Anglo-Saxon land. That's the plan anyway. So let's have a quick look at Mr. Halfdan over here. He is ambitious, which means we get a stress gain of plus 25%. The opinion of liege is -15, and ambitious characters don't like us. However, we do get a +1 to all of the major stats. We're also wrathful, which means that the +1 we get over here for diplomacy is completely wiped out. But we do get a further +3 and the intrigues -1. But we also start at least at natural dread +20. We are virtuous to Asatruans, so other Asatruans, which is the faith that we are, which would be the Germanic faith, if I remember rightly, in Crusader Kings 2. They like us, they give us a +10 opinion, and we also gain a piece of piety a month. We're also callous, so we really don't have any diplomacy skills whatsoever. We do gain a +2 at intrigue. We do get an extra 25% dread gain. Tyranny gain goes down. I'm stumbling over my words here. Dread decay goes down 25%, and attraction opinion goes up. Goes down, and close family opinion goes down because we are callous. We do have an heir in Siegfried Halfdan Fitzurk. We are of the Fitzurks family tree. And there are other members in this family, if I remember rightly. 5 living members, and I believe they are the sons of Lodbrok. We are going to play on Iron Man, so achievements will be available. We're going to leave it on normal difficulty because I've not played in this area of the world, and I'm still relatively new to Crusader Kings 3, although I did have a very good run in Crusader Kings 2. Anyway, that's enough faffing around. Let's get into it. You can see I've got a lot of saves on the go. I've actually played more than one save, it seems. Right, now here we are. We are at war. We have roughly 5,000 men to us. There's Jarl Ivar's host. They are going to be... Is Ivar against us, or is he also fighting for... Oh, hello. Is he also fighting for this? He is. Okay, so we might have to fight against our own brother? Yeah, we might have to fight against our brother here. Okay, I was expecting him to be on board. Right, anyway, so let's look at Mr. Halfdan here, as we can see. So we saw that he's wrathful, we saw that he's ambitious and callous. He's also a level 3-star martial education, which gives a skilled tactician. He gets martial +6, and monthly martial lifestyle experience +30%. He's reckless, it means minimum battle roll is -4, but maximum is +6. Novice Hunter prowess +2, stress loss +10%, that's good. And he's of course a Viking with a +2 martial, +3 prowess, and increased prestige, and other Viking characters like him. We do have 5 kids, which is going to be a little bit of a problem. Especially it's 4 of my sons. It does mean that my lands are going to get divvied up in a way that I don't want them to. So we might have to at some point, depending on who we've got in charge, shall we say, of this family, we might have to rush or convert Catholic. So I'd prefer to reform the Norse or the Asatru religion, but we might have to rush to Catholic so that we don't lose large parts of our lands and cause some squabbling between family members. We do have Sigrid Halfdan Fitzurk as a son, Gudfrid Halfdan Fitzurk. Saga, the truth speaker Fitzurk, is our daughter. Jarl Dire, the stranger of Conagada. He's apparently a Jarl of his own. And Halfdan Fitzurk. So we have a Jarl son, and the other guys are their own thing. Obviously, we do have Snake in the Eye of Sealand as a brother. Uber Ragnarsson, who I believe is... we can invite him to our court, and we can have him as a commander, which would be a very good thing to have. Jarl Bjorn Ironside of Upland, so the Swedish king, or will be the Swedish king, and Jarl Ivar the Boneless up over here in the Isles. Let's quickly start by... Oh, okay, he is already here. Okay, we're going to get him a spouse. We're going to go for Alliance Power. So we're going to get the Chieftain of Västmanland. So we're going to get him over here, hopefully, anyway. So, what do we have? We've got an unmarried son. So, Yardam of Sjelland. I think I need someone who's going to be having kids with soon, to be honest, rather than later. Although saying that, we could just do this, risk of their children being inbred. Crusader Kings, come on. We also have Viskman over here. We want to go for an alliance too. That's the Chieftain of Vestfold, Varmaland, Ostergotland. The Lower Silesia, which is Polish area, could be quite useful. Jarl Dyer is already out. This is Saga, the Truth Speaker. Ideally, we find a matrilineal. We've got okay, so this is going to be useful. Obviously not right now, but it doesn't really matter because we are the same family, us and the Boneless Saga. And you are married, or... Oh yeah, you are married. Not betrothed to marry. Okay. We do have some men we can raise to help us out over here with the Halfdan situation. Sorry, the Jarl Ivar situation. I have 5,000 levies I can raise, which will bring us up to around about 10,500 men total. I'm going to get those all together. So here's our host. These are all special soldiers, so that's pretty damn good. We do have a few champions. We've got 6, according to this, 6 out of 10. And I also want to have a quick look. So, no lifestyle choice chosen. Obviously, we're going to go down the martial route because we're already partially there. And we're going to take Bellum Justin to begin with. How do we go ahead about this though? Martial +3, Martial +1, but Dread Gain +20, Prowess +3, Advantage +5, and Attraction Opinion +10. I'm going to take the Dread. I think that Dread's going to be very useful. And then we're going to push Bellum Justin. Gallant is going to be useful, but Bellum Justin's the main thing if we want to start... spreading quickly, and I want to spread quickly. Serve the Crown will obviously be very nice to have as well for the +15 natural dread. I want to be able to be scaring people into joining me. So we are commanding this army, but before we go anywhere else, have we got any men we can improve on? A point of martial, we of course have got an improvement here. Uber can come in as my martial. Spy master wise, that's about as good as it gets. Chancellor-wise, we have Olafar of Hjelden. Hates me, but better Chancellor one we have, who also hates me. Steward, did we look at this? I think we did. And Hofgerdi, we'll assign to... Oh, it means we'd have to move Goodfrid up here. We'll leave you then. We'll leave you as you are. We're currently sitting on 3 of the domain. We're going to take Manage Domain because we're going to take some land and hold on to it. And then we're going to give some to our sons. We don't have any hooks and secrets other than ones on our kids. So we don't need to worry about that. We have any prisoners? We don't staff any prisoners. And we're not going to be making any decisions just yet, especially as we are in charge of an army. I may go straight into pushing our Crown Authority, and I'm going to go ahead and actually get myself a Bowman Regiment to begin with. 75 gold, and then we're going to increase that to size 2. So 382 gold we're left now. And yeah, let's just quickly raise all of those armies. Let's get them all together so we know where they are. And we want to, okay, lovely. We're going to go straight up to the barony of Danelaw. So these guys might attack us on the way past, even though it's our brother's armies. Obviously, he's going to want Northumbria as well. Actually, looks like he's pissing off. Fantastic. But here comes all of our lovely, what do you call it? Alliances now, I guess. I can see 760 men there. From them, I'm just going to go ahead and split this army in half and move you to here. So I'm going to leave this one sieging down, but I want to take this army out early doors. We are going to gain 125 casualties, worth it to kill the army over here. And then we're going to siege down the capital because I'm going to assume that King Ella is going to be there, and then I'm going to Blood Eagle the bastard. because well, he killed my dad, as the saga goes, throwing Ragnar Lodbrok into the snake pit. So let's push for that. I'm going to just up the speed and touch. Here's our allies. I don't know why I'm pointing at the screen. You can't see where I'm pointing out on the screen, but by the way, for the people who are new to my channel and have not seen me before, I mostly play Football Manager, but I do have a love for Paradox games, and I have a very rough and ready style. I'm very much, as you see, is what you get, and what you see is what you get, should I say. It more suits Twitch, which is actually where I'm more active. So if you want to follow me over on Twitch, there'll be links in the description down below. And we are currently playing both Crusader Kings 3 and Football Manager. But yeah, I'm very much a rough and ready. I'm probably not going to end up editing this at all. You're probably going to see what you get. So I'm going to just play it as I do, like I always do, and I'll annotate here and there. Now, I don't know if we can do something with Halfdan with regards to who's our wife over here. This is the Petty Queen Inga, and we don't get anything for her, do we? No. I'm just going to quickly divorce her. We're going to spend 100 piety on divorcing her, or piety. And then we're going to go and get ourselves a nice big prestige kick. And an alliance with the Earldom of the Isle of Man. So, do I want prestige? Or do I want to... Actually, yeah, we'll take prestige. It's fine. We get zero prestige. Okay, in that case, we're going to go for alliance power. Still just the Earldom. Okay. Well, we'll do that. We'll take that. So we'll have the Earldom of the Isle. So this guy over here, who is a vassal of my brother, we're going to marry his daughter. We're actually going to get a claim on, potentially get a claim on the Isles. But it does also mean we get another person helping us out if we need them. Which at the moment, I don't think we need them. Let's go ahead to the Barony of Dunbar. Now, I've been mostly playing in the tribal regions on this game, so like I say, we've been doing as PS. I've actually got a game as Rurik, saying that, a private side game as Rurik as well. So when it comes to the baronies and the boroughs and the bishoprics, I'm assuming that the borough is going to be like a town. Barony's obviously going to be barons and bishoprics going to be bishoprics, but they've changed certain names of certain things in this version of the game. It used to be cities, didn't it? That's borough, barony. Why am I going to take a big hit here? Am I sieging down? Barony of Carlisle. Okay, so we are sieging down in, what is Cumbria? Okay. So 67% done so far on the Sons of Lodbrok invasion of Northumberland. Obviously, we are going to enforce our demands, which would mean I seize all the Petty King Ellis titles. I'm hopefully going to imprison them, and like I say, Blood Eagle. I'm actually a little bit disappointed that I didn't grab him on the way through. Now, where are you? You are located in Bernicia, so you're still there. And we are ill. Okay, let's send for the physician. And we'll spend out big. We'll spend 50 gold on the physician here. And we'll ask her to do no more than is necessary. And excellent work, lovely. Reduce disease symptoms for 1 year. Oh, okay. It's only 1 year. But at least we're not going to die straight away before this happens, because I don't really want to die before we win this war, basically. We've got the Barony Atlantic over here. We're still going to gain a loss here, apparently. What if we go here, though? So let's go over here. We'll take Westmoreland. Siege that down. I've got to keep an eye on Jarl Ivar's host. And we're going to run through... Oh, hello. The impressive Jarl Halfdan of Jorvik. I call upon your honour. I call you on your honour to... I'm calling you to honour our last Dominion Lower Silesia claim on a Duchy of Upper Silesia. I'll be honest, mate, I'm going to give it a miss because you're all the way over here. So there's Lower Silesia, there's Upper Silesia. Was it Lower Silesia and Upper Silesia? I don't know where they are now. But there's Lower Silesia anyway, and I'll be honest with you, that's a long way away, especially in 868, as we are now. Take me months. You'll lose by the time I get there. It's fine. We'll just leave it. Okay, so we've got King Ella's son and heir hostage during the battle. So let's go ahead and enforce our demands as we have 100%. There is King Ella. He is our prisoner. And you know what? I think we might get a decision in a second, hopefully, to do some things here. Now, we can usurp the Petty Kingdom of Northumbria. Now, I don't know why we didn't take this bit up here. We are going to usurp it anyway. We can torture him. Oh, yeah. 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 Torture. That's you. And then we're going to usurp this title. 250 gold. Gain 300 prestige. Someone fighting in a war. Okay, because he's still fighting with our brother. And there we go. Finally, after all this time, I have the blathering petty King Ayla of Northumbria at my mercy. When I heard of my father Ragnar's death at his hands, I swore I would have my vengeance, and I am a man of my word. So we could tear his ribs into blood wings. The man is yours, Great Odin, or I have other plans. Now, if we tear his ribs into blood wings, we gain 29 dread, 150 prestige. He dies, and every member of my family gains 30 opinion. Every member of his family hates me. If we say the man is yours, Odin, we gain 250 piety. He dies, and then it's the same situation there. Or we can carry on murder him now. I'm just going to take the blood wings because, well, Pretty King Ayla Oswulfson of Northumbria gains recently tortured for 5 years, gains 100 stress. As a 5% chance he gains lunatic. I'm sure blood wings would kill people. Oh wait, no, this is a separate thing. This is us torturing him. It's us torturing him before he gets the blood wings. Ooh, okay. Wow. So we do have a few prisoners here. Now, I think I can get away with executing them. I can gain 14 dread and execute. I could, theoretically, ransom them off, but I'm going to take the dread and the piety. Because we look at our piety now. Oh, our dread, look at that, 100 dread. 100 dread. Fear me all. Fear me all. Oh, lovely. Dreadful Ruler have the maximum amount of dread. There we go. We got ourselves a new achievement. Now, we are massively over our domain. And obviously, we're not actually involved in this war right now. So let's go ahead and... You know what we can do? Is there money in here? We can. Lovely. We're going to raise our men as raiders. And we're going to go raiding. There's quite a large section of land that's already been raided. But we've got places around here which could be quite good. I wonder if the Bishop of Canterbury, where is it? Where is it? Temple of Canterbury's only got 9 gold in it. Quite often, I find that this area down here has got about 88 to 90 gold sat in it. So it's always worth a little punt down there. So if we're going to go to Bishop of Castleton even, and we're going to send these guys up to Dunbar first. So I'm going to split my army a little bit, which could be a little bit risky. But we are literally just across the border. We're not going across across water. Do a bit of sieging down and raiding. So let's head into... These have all been looted, have they? More or less all of them have been looted. There's a lot of useless stuff over here. We could go to the barony. Or... Is there anything over here? Let's go to... Oh, he's my ally, so I can't do anything there. And Ulster, we can go to Ulster. Let's go into Ulster. They've got weak armies anyway. You've managed to siege us down. Let's go to the barony of Derby. And we are well again. We're no longer ill. So let's concentrate on this little army over here while we're sieging down some land and stealing gold. I mean, acquiring gold. Repurposing and acquiring gold. So we're not going to go this way because we get some attrition, but we will go this way. We'll go along this border, heading towards the bishopric over here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6... areas we can hit. So the reason you want to raid, by the way, you can see what we've got oh, maybe not at the moment. We'll have a look in just a second. You gain money and prestige. It's not just money, so we gain 41 gold. We can carry 193, so for every 100 men, we've currently got 1,931. You can carry 1 gold. Seems a bit much, but yeah. And once we get back over our own border, that will go into our coffers and we'll get some prestige. And at the minute, I want prestige because I'm planning to take over all of England. Now, did I leave that a little bit early? I think I did. Oh, I didn't. I got there in time. Okay. So probably the last 2 for now. We might head over to Walshingham and go along the water here. So it's Borough Stamford. I think it might be worth doing, actually. 6 gold there. What's got over here? 17, 17, 9. My hometown, 4, 9, 5. That's still only got 9. Okay. Well, we'll do Norwich. We'll go to Norwich, definitely. And Ipswich. And I think after that, we'll head back into our own border. Talking of which, how are you getting on over here now? I think we might not be the only people sieging this down. It depends who got there first. It's a neutral army, and none of those are raiders, so we should get some gold out of this. We got 9 gold, lovely. What's over here? 15 gold. Let's go to the capital of Meath and steal some gold there. Now, we said we are going to do Norwich and Ipswich, so we are going to go do Norwich and Ipswich. Oh, sad we can't because it's our ally. Okay, so they took the Isles. The Isles took East Anglia. And, okay, let's go back into our land. We've got ourselves a new martial perk. Like I say, we're going to go straight to Bellum Justum because it means that our Casus Belli will be 50% less. Now, we have claims on Upland. Okay, so that's on our brother. Does anyone of our family not have an heir? You've got 2 heirs. Although, if we were to kill, oh no, he's got a son. Okay. What about? Okay, Sigurd's got 3 kids. And what about Boneless? He's got quite a few. I was thinking maybe we could intrigue our way into gaining some nice land, but we're gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to bide our time. It's not an issue though. I want to have a quick look. We could convert to local culture. I think converting to local culture, Anglo-Saxon culture. I don't want to take the culture. I want the religion. That's what I want. I want to switch to Catholic because at the moment, my lands are going to be split. Have a quick look here. I've got Jarldom of Jorvik. So only one of our kids will get the Jarldom, unless there's more than one Jarldom. I've been having issues with that recently. I've been trying to figure out how that works. I've had... Oh, hello. Bring me bounteous plunder. Gain 30 gold and 75 prestige. And Aelic goes quite a bit backwards. I think we're going to take the plunder. Thank you. It's all been looted recently. The whole of Ireland have been looted recently. And most of Wales, by the looks of things. We can go to the Barony of Harlech, though. The men of Harlech won't know what's hit them. Right. Let's disband. As you can see, 80 gold, 80 prestige, and we're sitting on a nice bit of money there. Now, Mercia has no ally. He has 1,152 men. He's quite a lot weaker than us. So I'm thinking, instead of raiding further, I want to get into Mercia before we see he gets an alliance, which he still hasn't got an alliance. Now, I need to disband all my men before I can go to war. So let's disband. I'm going to lose all my special ones, I think. Oh, no, I won't. I'll get all of them still. So let's go declare war. Now, okay. I've got to wait. So we need to be exalted amongst men. I forgot about that. So distinguished is the next fame level. I think exalted among men is after that. So we might have to do some smaller stuff first. So, I'm really sorry to people from Ireland. I'm going to do some smaller stuff first. We're going to go county by county through Ireland and get ourselves a power base there, I think. Probably starting off with the Earldom of Ulster. They are currently defending against Chieftain Ingolfur Arnason of the Faroe Islands, who is coming from up here. Or we could do Oriol, who's allied to Gwynedd. Okay, that allied. I want an easy one where I'm not going to have to fight loads of allies. I'm only going for one county. Breifne! Got no allies at all. Let's go for Breifne and conquer that county. What else is there out there that has got no one? Because we've got a lot of men and they do not. So let's go ahead and conquer Leinster as well. Ormond has allies. Thomond is defending against the Desmodian conquest. The Desmond have gone in for Thomond. That's okay though. We can go in for that one too. And you've got no one as well. So I'm going to spread my men out quite a bit. I'm going to declare 4 wars all at the same time. Because we've got a lot of men. Let's raise all of our armies. Let's raise all of our armies. There we go. So, off to Brefna we go. And this number's going to go up, by the way. There you go. See it stack. Oh, it didn't go up for much, but still went up. Okay, we've got a new opponent. Nothing in this world is certain, especially in times of war. The Jorvik conquest of the Earldom of Thomond has been no different. As this conflict is no longer against Jürgen, the son, because Desmond has taken over, of Chieftain Chen Thaled of Thomond, but Chieftain Ku Honglet of Desmond instead, it might be wise to reevaluate the situation. Now, I avoided Desmond because they had one ally in Ormond. And Ormond's got 2 allies in Dearbath. But we're not actually fighting him. We're not going to be fighting 2 allies. So my goal is still the same. We are still going to take Thomond. And I'm fully aware, by the way, and I'm not going to help out my brother. I'm fully aware, by the way, that I'm pronouncing these names wrong. And I do apologise. I do apologise for this. I try my best. I do try my best. You'd think that years and years and years of playing Football Manager and having loads and loads of football players under my my tutelage? In my squads, anyway, would mean that I've got a better understanding of certain names and how to pronounce them. But no, that is not the case. Right, let's go ahead and split this army in twain, because we don't need 4,000 men sieging down one county. And we're going to send a load down here. Now, where is... This is the Brefna, Leinster, Thomond, and Connacht. So it's the Thomond one I'm interested in. 1360, okay. So there's quite a few men there. So I don't really want to be splitting up too much. I'm going to take Brefna, and then we're going to go down here with both armies, hopefully, because I'm a little bit concerned that I may have stretched it a little bit too much, possibly. I don't think I have. But declaring 4 wars at once is it's an interesting way of doing things. Let's put it that way. Okay, so 1,974 men over here. We're going to, once this is sieged down, the war up here will be done, and we're going to go send them straight over here. We gained 70 additional taxes. Lovely, well done. Good for it, Halfdan. Talking of which, have we got this set up? I want to go for domestic affairs. I want to work on development in... I know I'm all over the show. I'm absolutely aware I'm all over the show. There's Jorvik. Okay, so we wanted to work on development in Jorvik. I want you to find secrets in... I want you to find secrets over here. You're going to help me manage the domain, which you're doing. You're going to give me control over, you dangerous, dangerous man in Lancaster. And you're going to convert faith. Actually, no, you're not. You're going to go fabricate some claims. And you're going to go fabricate me a claim on Annandale over here. Because this up here, that's mine. That's mine. I've already decided it's mine. I'm taking the entire island. And Ireland, actually, as well. So... let's enforce that demand. Lovely, so be it. I am 3 times over my limit, but monstrous fucks are not given. Your glory is widely known. Okay, lovely. So we are now distinguished again towards illustrious. So we are actually 2 fame levels away from going to war with Mercia. So I'm sitting around the map table with Mayor Bertel and Mayor Oystein, discussing our strategy for the ongoing war. Bertel bangs his fist on the table and loudly proclaims we should charge the enemy directly and crush them with the sheer might of our enemies, while Oystein sits back and patiently advocates for us to secure critical locations and wait for the enemy to come to us instead. It is my right to decide our ultimate course of action. Well, this is the best one because I've got the martial improvements, but let's have a look through anyway. So, we gain improved offence and improved defence, as do both the mayors of Salford and Hexham for 5 years. This one, he gains 20 opinion of me, or Salford does, and we get improved defence. But Mayor Oystein doesn't like me too much. When we can gain improved defence, but Bertel won't like me too much, or I can just go, yeah, whatever. So we're going to take that. We're going to take the both strategies option. Obviously, it's the better one, and no negatives, and I gain some benefits out of it. Now, Connaught is nearly done over here. I can see 167 men. I should have enough on this. I think once Connaught is done, we will head down to Desmond. We'll do Leinster afterwards. We're going to do Desmond first, because I fear they are the bigger issue. There's a nice big Jorvik right in the middle of Ireland there. It's good to see, isn't it? It's good to see. Now, it's not a massive issue when it comes to fighting countries with a few allies. It just means it's a little bit more of a pain in the arse when it comes to sieging things down, especially if they are spread out, which they are sometimes. Low control, Earldom of Northumberland. Yeah, well, we've got people there. We've got people there, so that's fine. My wife is now pregnant. It's going to make things even more fun when it comes to divvying up this land, because we're going to be divvying it up a lot, unfortunately. There's going to be a lot of fights. A lot of fights. All I know is, how do I... Can I switch? Restore Danelaw, which is no good. Found Holy Order, which again is no good. I want to know how I switch to... Let's convert to local culture. Which I don't want. I don't want the local culture of Anglo-Saxon. What I want is... I wonder if I've got a concubine. You used to be able to do it with concubines, didn't you? You used to be able to switch that way. I can take a male concubine. Can you take a male concubine? You can't have kids and keep shagging though. Why are you bisexual or are you hetero? You are homosexual. Really? Okay. Did not know that about you. It doesn't bother me at all. I haven't got any issues at all. It's just I was not aware. Okay, execute because reasons. Execute because reasons. I have no need for either of those guys. May as well take the piety or piety. So it might be a case of we need to reform our religion as yet. White peace, fuck off. No. Oh, that's something else you should know about me if you are new to the channel. I swear far too much. We will grant the tax. Okay, so your borrowing Jarl Halfdan, burden of your oppressive laws far too long. No more. We're done paying taxes. Once your costs dry up and your lives are empty. You know what? I'm going to do the war against them. Where are they? There's a lot of them, actually. Well, it's a good thing we're nearly done over here, then, isn't it? Let's head over to Leinster. They can siege down a little bit. That's fine. That's not an issue. Keep looking for secrets. I can actually just call allies to war. So I can get these guys to come and fight for me. So let's go ahead and do that. So, Shetland, Norfolk. Lower Silesia might not. Hell, he will, despite the fact I said no. We are fourth in line to Herat Konagada. That's the Yardom of Konagada. That's in Russian area, isn't it? That is, yeah. That's part of the Russian Empire, as you can see there. So if we're fourth in line, this is me. That's the current holder. This is my son. Do I really want to kill my son? Is he my... He's not my current heir. I was like, no, is he? I kind of feel like I want to kill off... I can't kill off. I can disinherit. How much would disinherit do? Cost me 150 renown. So all my renown. So I wouldn't be able to disinherit anyone else. I'm just thinking about expanding my land ASAP, but it does mean that my land will be spread out. There's no harm in having someone over there holding land. There's no harm in it. So, Earl Striggett Everson of Norfolk's going to join, as is High Chieftain Gardamere, Chieftain Kessel Bjornsson, Jarl Ivar the Boneless, and finally Jarl Halfdan of Jorvik. Wait, what? Chieftain Ivar of Westmoreland. There we go. So all of these guys should come over and help us out and start dealing with the horrible, horrible situation of peasants. So that's Leinster done. There goes Thomond. So Thomond is now ours. And we gain 75 fame. Haha, look at that Jorvik. That's a lovely large Jorvik over there. Let's go back to our own land. Once we've got this siege down over here, we'll also send this army over. I mean, we've got more than enough men to deal with this over here. It'd just be nice to not have to worry about it so much. And if everyone else does the work for me, then even better. Even better. Now, I don't know if I talked about plans on this save or not. And I do have a few. Obviously, overtaking all of the country. Oh, we've got a little girl. Praise Freya. Joran has given birth to a perfect little daughter. Oh, bless. I want a good Norse name. Oh, I don't know. Sandra Tenali. There we go. That sounds like a really good Norse name. There you go. Strong and wise. Lovely. So Sandra Tenali Kvitsirk. What a wonderful name. What a wonderful name. It's almost like I don't play too much FM. Now, we do have 1,800 men over there and 1,600 here. I'm going to ease my boys this way, so that these guys can get there quickly, and then we're going to siege them down. We are dedicated to our faith. We are indeed. We are a faithful servant. Well, not a faithful servant. We're faithful, and we will be a devoted servant soon enough. Now, are we done over here? Is Leinster mine yet? It is indeed. Wonderful. Right, let's enforce our demands. So be it. And let's send these guys over here. Now, I believe... Aha! 25 gold. I won't kill that one. I will take the 25 gold. A good deal. It is a good deal. I think that's a fantastic deal. Now, they are up to 51% war score, but we're about to do a thing. We're about to do a thing, and we're going to ruin their day. Absolutely ruin their day. Let's get these boys together. Ooh, proud through documents both ancient and of less certain provenance. I finally have enough material to make the case that you are the rightful lord of the earldom of Annandale. All that's missing is one little bribe. So we can pay 181 gold. You know what? I don't really need to. I don't really need to. I can just go for a war against him. It's easy enough. Right, let's head to Leeds and kill off these peasants. I think killing these peasants off will actually give me the war score I need, especially if we do stack wipe them, which there is a small chance. Absolutely fucking destroying them. There we go. And there's the 100% straight away. So let's enforce these demands. So now, Siwana Plachnok, Henog, him, he's now imprisoned, and he's now going to be, executed. There we go. 14 dread, 50 piety. Lovely stuff. Now, we did get ourselves a new perk, and I'm going to use it on gallants, so we've got one tree finished. Now, I don't know what the gallant perk is, because I've not unlocked it yet. This is mushroom plus 2, powerhouse plus 4, monthly prestige plus 20%, and attraction plus 2. Okay, that's pretty good, actually. That's not a bad little trait. That's going to give me my prestige here. Wonderful. Let's go and disband the army for now. Now, talking of things we need to do, I have 12 domains out of 3, which means that people currently probably don't like me all too much. Now, there are ways around this, and that includes giving out land. Now, we have several sons, and I'm going to give all of them a bit of land. Just a touch land, nothing too major. So, Thormund and Leinster are going to go to Ragnar. There we go. Goodfrid is going to receive the other 2 Irish counties of Connacht and Breifne. Lovely. How's that? How's that? And obviously if we do this, it's still Jorvik. And finally, Sigfrid Halfdan. I'm going to give you some land as well. I need to be careful what land I give you. You're going to have Westmoreland and Lancashire, I think. I'd rather give you Cumberland, I think. I'll give you that land. I'll give you Cumberland as well, just because. That'd bring me 5 over my limit. And I can't grant these titles to him. Why can I not grant these titles to him? Am I not allowed to grant any titles to him? I can grant him those 2, but I can't give him anything else. Okay, well, we'll do that then. And I'm going to see if there's anyone else in my family that is currently unaired. Unlanded. So we've got my grandson over here, obviously. I thought Hitzerk was the... okay, that's a different name then. That's a shame. In that case, I guess we can give my grandson some stuff, but it kind of feels like the wrong thing to do. Can I offer guardianship to my grandson? They will not accept. Okay. Okay, well, I'll have to wait a little bit then, won't I? I'll have to wait a little bit. Unless I can give it to my daughter. Don't think I can. No, I'm not allowed to give it to my daughter. Although she does have a, like I say, this grandson, but I can't do anything with it. I can't do anything with him. We're gonna have to wait. I'm just gonna have to sit 3 times over my domain limit for now. Then, okay. We don't have much in the way of prestige. Now it's ticking up. We've got some gold, however. Let's have a look at improving our holdings. So, tax, we're not getting much, reduced by 6% due to being above domain limit. And levies are quite a way down. But we are going to go ahead and build a new building. It's going to cost us 300 gold, but no prestige. That's fine. Army maintenance, number of knights, and knight effectiveness, defender advantage. I don't know what I'm after, actually. Levy size would be quite handy. The Royal Armory's there. That's going to be abilities. Or you're holding a Juki. Okay, so tax office could be good. Leisure palaces. Monthly prestige plus 5% stress loss. Okay, I'm going to take these leisure palaces. Anglo-Saxon culture. Okay, so I can't build any of that, no? Can I not build any of these? Well, that sucks. I can build these things over here in the temples. I can build these things over here too. But I can't build anything in my capital itself. That sucks. Construct a new holding though. 600 gold. I'm not going to worry about the holdings just yet. What I am going to do though. So what can we do at the Temple of Scarborough? So we get an extra tax and some levies. Extra tax. Levies plus 125, levies plus 100. And that gives us a small amount of piety. In that case, I think we'll take the piety increase because I like a bit of piety. What we got over here? We can take tax, development growth. Take the barracks. Now, which... Okay, so we're going to go York and Pockenton, so I'm going to have to give away these ones at the top here at some point. So Leeds holding here, I can put in some walls and towers. I've probably got enough gold to just do one more improvement. So if we go Pockenton... anything here, plus 50 levies, plus 125 levies, plus 100 levies. But the archers and skirmishers... Okay, lovely, we'll do that. I want some improved archer damage. I feel like having improved archer damage could be incredibly useful. Because we are pushing archers, and I like archers, very much so. We do have a few things here we want to get rid of. I want to recruit this guy here, Hrulfer. He's not the best, but he's better than this guy here, and he doesn't like me. So I'm wondering if we... Murder? I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. Is there anything else we want to do? We can go on a pilgrimage to improve our piety, but it'll cost us a lot of gold. Host a feast to improve our prestige. Go on a hunt to improve our prestige. Just take the pilgrimage. Let's go to Brunswick. Brunswick, for the people who don't know, is there. There we go. There's Brunswick over here. It's in the middle of Germany. Snap bang in the middle of Germany. Sounds like it should be somewhere in England, doesn't it, really? But nope, snap bang in the middle of Germany. That's the Anglo-Saxon wording for you. Spy must come with grave news. We do not know who. Somebody's plotting to kill my champion, Avinder. He's not my family, so I don't really care. Go for it. Kill him. That's fine. You kill him. Right, pilgrimage, sickness. Oh, it seems I have not taken well to all this travel. Perhaps it is a strange land filled with unfamiliar air. Perhaps my furs are not warm enough. Either way, my cough has been persistent for weeks, and this morning I could barely muster the strength to get out of bed. Do I even have the strength to continue onwards? We can say there's no time to give up, or I cannot go home like this. Now, I'm going to say there's no time to give up. I'm going to push on. We might die, but that is a risk I'm willing to take. Let's take a Chancellor here. We'll take Hartlepool. And there we go. We're in Paderborn. Deep in the forest of Paderborn, once slain Irminsul, the Great Pillar. Holy tree, basically. Erected to honour Odin, the monument was destroyed by Charlemagne during the Saxon Wars. It was, but now people continue to flock to the site where it once stood in honour of its memory. Now I can say that I, too, have made pilgrimage to the sacred place. I have walked the holy path. We gained 375 piety. We gained the trait Pilgrim, which is going to help with our monthly piety. Your faithless ancestor worship 10 you gain in the footstep of my forebears for 10 years. Lovely. Now, Pilgrim gives us a monthly piety of plus 10% and same faith opinion of plus 5. This is in footstep of my forebears, close family opinion plus 10. Looking dapper. Talking about looking dapper, let's go get ourselves a little haircut because he's looking good, but he doesn't look amazing, does he? He doesn't look amazing. I think he's northern high ability. What do we want? Northern high nobility too? That looks alright, doesn't it? And I would say that, you know, he's at the point where he thinks he's a king. We're going to go for the mullet. Oh, no, that's not the mullet. That's Step Rider. Let's go for the mullet. And we're going to go for the big Brady beard. So that's the bearded beard is very lovely. That's looking very, very good, isn't it? Let's make him blonde as well. As blonde as can be. Actually, I'm not too sure about that. Let's, what other nobility cloaking do we have? Hey, he looks too... He looks too, what's the word? Rich. he's not rich. We are in the West. I suppose we could take Western clothing. I feel like he would dress, you know what, he wouldn't dress like this, would he? He wouldn't dress like this. Even though he's a king. And I'm sure he likes his, I'm sure he likes having, you know, refinements and jewels. I don't feel like this is quite what he's going to go for. Go to Jester's hat. Oh, yeah. How about that? Unlocked that, I did. I did unlock it. Those people didn't do the Monarch's way. You missed out. You did miss out. We don't want a chaperone, no. Germanic cone helmet, no. The Reich's crown. Let's just take the Holy Roman Emperor. Crown there. Jewel encrusted crown is a bit too garish. Calotte is a bit too... That's a very opulent crown, yeah. Could just say no headwear, but I don't know. Cap. Hood. Cutting through there quite nastily. Leaf crown. Leaf crown seems okay. Yeah, we'll take that. That's going to be our new look now. This is our new look. I think we look dapper as fuck. So, I think we're going to call end to today's episode, as it's nearly gone on for about an hour. How long's it gone on for? 47 minutes. Okay, 3/4 of an hour, but still. It's quite a little while to be sat here watching. It's going to take quite a while to upload it as well. But we'll be back in the next episode. Hopefully, we'll get our prestige up a little bit. You are going to see it run as I play it. I'm not going to be playing it away from time. And the question is, do we want to go Mercia, or do we want to... I mean, we're obviously going to take Ireland. But do we want to go north or do we want to go south first? That is a good question. Do we want to go north or do we want to go south first? Because there is a kingdom of Scotland up here and he does have alliances with Francia. It is a question we need to make a decision on at some point. However, if you've got an idea of what you want to see us do first, if you want to see us go north or south, do of course let me know in the comments below. If you are enjoying the series, don't forget to subscribe, tick a like on the video as well. It will help us with the viewership and it helps things grow. And of course, if you want to see me play other games and you want to talk to me live, do head over to my Twitch channel. There'll be links down below, as well as my Discord and my Twitter. Have a lovely time, guys. I'll see you when I see you. Goodbye.